Yeah, so my name's Jeremy van Heerden. I look after our sales in Africa, our export market, and a bit of our domestic market as well. Um, yeah, here at Journeys In, we make 3 Chardonnays. Showing you 2 of them today, 2 very different styles. Um, Firstly, we have our Tails range, our Haystack Chardonnay. So our Tails range is a group of wines that we name after the word tails, not a dog tail, after a story. It's all about storytelling, winemaking. So each wine has got a story behind its name and behind its label. And then we've got our V1 Chardonnay, which is a range called the varietal range, which is single varietal wines, a little bit more serious wines, and all individual single varietals. So we'll cover that a bit later. So our Haystack Chardonnay is named Haystack Chardonnay after a sort of paying a bit of homage to old age practice of planting wheat in between the rows of vines. The reason we would do this would be a couple of things: soil integrity, and then also to stop the weeds from growing out there, and also it puts a bit of nutrients in the farm. So it's an old technique that we used and a lot of winemakers used. So that's where the name of the Haystack comes from. Stylistically, the wine is it's a fresher style of Chardonnay. It's not one of those big, bold, heavy Chardonnays. It's light, it's vibrant. With regards to how we make the wine, we make them very similarly. The only difference mainly is the picking and then the barrel aging. So the Haystack Chardonnay only has about 5% of it goes into old oak barrels, so you don't get much oak influence there. Whereas the V-range Chardonnay, you'll see it's very different. The V-range Chardonnay is slightly more premium. The V-range Chardonnay is a little bit more complex. There's various elements to it. There's a bit of a barrel element to it. It goes into a concrete egg, clay amphora as well. So texturally, the wine is very different. That's the biggest difference I see between the two. The V-range, it still has that freshness, because I think that's what we're known for with our Chardonnays, that beautiful lime freshness, but a little bit more texture on the V-range Chardonnay. So the Haystack Chardonnay is super fresh, super light, super vibrant. Something I would recommend with this wine, I would recommend this as almost a pre-meal wine, because it's quite fresh. It kind of gets your palate racing a bit, your saliva going. It wants you to eat some food almost. It's a beautiful wine without food. It's a beautiful wine maybe for more sort of midday, early evenings. A lot fresher, sort of your vibrant pear, your tropical fruits coming through. And then with the V range, our V range wine, a little bit more serious. I wouldn't quite call it a serious wine, but compared to the Haystack, this wine, again, beautiful freshness, lime characteristics, but now it's got a bit of texture, so it can hold up to meals, chicken dishes, white fish, pasta, creamy pasta dishes. The acid cuts through it quite nicely. So all your lighter style. I think you could even go as much as to say it could pair with something like a tuna salad, seared tuna, something like that as well.